Calling it a camp for the blind is dull and abating. Participants have been designated athletes, an appropriate title considering the lineup of activities packed into an extended weekend. Activities ranging from self-defense courses to wrangling and horseback riding, hiking to whitewater rafting. What will next summer's activities be? One can only wonder.
Everyone, we're going to head over to the trailhead. And so everybody, the staff included, you got to have your gear on.
Well, we're going to walk up this mountain, and I don't know how long it is. I think it's like 2 miles, I don't know. But we're going to camp out, eat, and we're going to have a good time.
This is not your father's weekend getaway, whereas a challenge might be considered one more step. These athletes went another mile with their eyes closed. Nothing can quell the sense of adventure when civilization sinks beneath a distant valley and a pine-filled breeze demands the young to climb and dreams to soar.
This is my first time with XMO, and we're doing stuff outdoors. That's what I really like doing, and you know, if you want to progress and do more, they allow that.
Extreme mobility camps provide opportunities for the blind and visually impaired to reach new heights in a safe, encouraging atmosphere. No need for coaches, though. Determined and capable, these athletes push themselves to the limit, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's a shared vision, really. Extreme mobility camps serve as their guide to the great outdoors.
We all seem to enjoy physical activity in the outdoors and being together and enjoying those things with other people who enjoy those things.
And each experience is unique. Come what may, everyone walks in their own shoes. Naturally, athletes are never alone. Ever present is a dedicated team consisting of trainers and elite professionals offering direction and support. The truth is, they have a hard time keeping up.
Medium or large? What do we got?
Now we're cooking with gas. All right, we got a bit here.
Okay, so ideally, the person with the better vision is in the back steering.
When the guides from Riggs Adventure Company, headquartered in Ridgway, Colorado, recommended the blind sit second fiddle on the double kayaks or gracefully make their way to the larger, safer rafts, the single rafts filled up first. The excuse? How was I supposed to know no one was riding with me? Yeah, right.
Yahoo!
Did I mention the water cannon fights? The combat strategy was simple, a steady stream in every direction. Most of the river guides and trainers were wet before the rafts even left shore. The troop took to the water naturally, driving the vessels forward with their paddles. The world behind drifted away. The brisk, fresh air along with the comfortable ride culminated into an unforgettable experience. Aside from a couple of fender benders and moments of congestion, athletes maintained unity like a flock of geese gliding in formation. The occasional rapid kept everyone alert and excited, particularly the kayakers, since the larger rafts often descended upon them like a killer whale to a seal. Midday, everyone disembarked onto a small island and made their way up the rocky shore. One athlete managed to hitch a ride on the back of a trainer. Everyone converged to the northern tip. The mission? To free float down the rapids. That is to say, without the rafts. The athletes locked arms and jumped right in. For many, this moment was the pinnacle of the XMO experience. As the day progressed and the demands of the river swelled, no one was more awestruck by the performance of the athletes than the pros.
And these guides were amazed at how these athletes performed. You know, they put a couple of completely blind athletes into kayaks, solo kayaks by themselves. And they were following them down the river, calling their names. You know, they just drop their jaws that they follow in perfect form down these rapids. It's pretty amazing to see how talented these athletes are, and that everything that they do is in tune and in touch, and they're very capable. They perform way above and beyond what I think anybody expects them to do. It's pretty remarkable.
When our trainer David took on the responsibility of teaching scenario-style self-defense courses, his knowledge of the arts was unsurpassed, his direction on point. He made only one grave mistake, playing the role of the aggressor.
So Mike, you're new in town, you're looking for trouble, I hear?
Not so much, easy, buddy.
I don't know, man. I don't really believe you.
Just take it easy.
We know about you. You're a troublemaker.
It's all right.
You're a big time troublemaker, man.
The padded high-speed racing helmet proved to be insufficient for absorbing the blows from his supposed victims. These multi-tiered self-defense courses provided essential preparedness skills, including focus, conditioning techniques, and balance.
So it's about getting lower. That's what I always forget.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a negotiator. I can talk people into fighting for me.
Bring it, dog. Yeah, I mean, you can try it very gently on yourself, just, whoa, you'll feel that. You see? You see? Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do with your hand? Let's see.
David taught me some moves that would help me stay on my feet, and at least I don't feel like I'd be as much of a victim. I feel like I could give him a better fight than I would have before. And then he was saying to cup behind the ears like this, and then I'm not going to do it hard, but just stick your thumbs in.
Okay.
Do what?
Teach me. What are you guys doing?
Oh, poking, people's eyes out.
However, David insisted the primary skill of self-defense take precedence. How to deflate a hostile situation.
Even in the case of going, take it easy, man. I don't want to fight. I don't want to. Even if he challenges you, try to just bargain with him. Try to say, I'm sorry, I've done this or that.
Athletes lined up, inside and out, ready to take down their assailant or quickly turn the tide with their properly executed uppercut. The meek ones proved to be the most deadly, but the athletically inclined did not disappoint.
Good job.
At Raise the River Ranch, guide dogs were rounded up and horses unleashed, enabling athletes to develop leadership skills through traditional and natural horsemanship techniques.
All right, Mike.
Under the direction of Alan and Pam Brownlee, athletes were transformed into cowgirls and cowboys under the Colorado sun. What was that again?
Yeehaw!
Yeah! Like I said, cowboys and cowgirls.
So this camp pushes me to my limits. We did a little training. We learned how to rein a horse. We learned how to communicate a little bit with the horse. and we actually took a trip around a trail. To me, that was very meaningful. That would be something that I would love to expand on.
Athletes acquired nonverbal sensory and roping skills in an authentic environment. Most enjoyable, perhaps, was the fact that athletes were allowed to practice roping exercises on each other. This opened up all kinds of opportunities.
That was on camera. That was awesome.
At high noon, athletes mounted their little doggies. Sorry, guys, it's just an expression. For a brisk trail ride in the backyard with the locals. Only thing missing is the soundtrack. That's better. Athletes didn't back down from any challenge and thrived, whether trekking, camping, or taking a refreshing plunge. These are the moments we live for. It's what we mean by extreme. Individuals confronting the unknown, then sharing the bond of satisfaction after a job well done.
So how do you feel?
Like the Holy Spirit is in me.
And daytime was just the precursor. Nighttime is just as eventful and exciting, beginning with food and fellowship.
It's not just a camp for the blind to have recreational activities, but it's about the Lord, and the Lord is first. And basically the goal of this program is to help people who maybe have never seen the Lord before to see Him. And so I really love that about XMO.
And now my life's on the sea. I once was blind, but now I see. I once was blind.
I came not knowing God, and God reached me through this camp, through action sports. And that to me is more powerful than any sport out there. But the most beautiful thing is I can come back and I can talk to other athletes and I can talk to other people that are here and, you know, be an example and share my testimony. That's the beauty of extreme mobility is, you know, ministries in mind. You know, God is number one and we're trying to share, you know, the love of Christ.
I once was dead, but now I live. I once was.
What possibly could be more appropriate than adventurers acknowledging the God of all creation after rigorously sampling His handiwork? Heart-filled worship spilled into the night, and voices lifted the heavens. Make no mistake, extreme mobility does not exist in a vacuum. Time spent here is not immune to hurt and tribulations, but it does provide an opportunity to endure with the support of friends.
I've had some bad news for last year. My father's sick, and I got even some worse news yesterday at dinner time. And being here with the fellowship of everybody really helps me. I mean, I know I got love for my family, but it's better to have an extended family and, you know, people that care, stuff like that. That's good. I love the fellowship.
Assurance is what we hope for, a faith that moves mountains. It's what we believe. Pain can be healed, broken hearts mended, and paths revealed. You see, we play with confidence, but we worship humbly, walking with God. Extreme mobility camps are as spiritual as they are physical, more so even. This is not just a rigorous vacation. These are not just games or empty exercises. They serve as introductions, bridges between God and the athletes themselves. The spiritual significance is undeniable.
Floating down the rapid is basically, it's like surrendering to the Lord, because basically what you're doing is you're just landing in the water and expecting the current to take you. It's like you have to trust. And it really taught me that, you know, it's almost like surrendering to the Lord. You got to trust that He will take you where He wants you to go.
No words can describe the bond these athletes share through extreme mobility camps. No one but those of us who have joined the ranks can testify of the rich blessings that materialize when we allow the blind to lead us. How is it that those who are blind or visually impaired able to see so much more? Their energy and spirit is addicting. You want to know what makes extreme mobility camps remarkable? They do. Now there's only one thing left to do. Join us. If you find yourself in the dark, gather together with some friends and step out into the light. A boundless world awaits. It's God's playground, and there is plenty of adventure to go around. But hold on tight. There is a wave of joy up ahead. Let's ride it together and experience ultimate freedom. Want to elevate your life and take it to the next level? We're here for you. Contact Extreme Mobility Camps now through our website at www.xmocamps.org. Or if you're interested in making a tax-deductible donation, would like to sponsor an athlete, or represent an outfitter and can provide essential gear, we thank you in advance. The adventure will continue through your generous support.